Good morning, everybody. Shawn from Community Real Estate Group. It is, it's almost noon hour, so happy afternoon. I received a text message yesterday morning, and it said, "We need to sell our house. Call me." And I hate reading that. I love it when I get messages where it says, "We want to sell our house." But want and need are two different things, aren't they? So I called our past client when he asked me to, and he said, we need to sell our house. And just to give you some context, this family has been through a lot over the last 3 or 4 years, a lot of personal hardship, a lot of personal hardship that would bring any other person probably to their knees, but they've hung in there. When the pandemic hit in 2020, they suffered with lockdowns, with work stoppages, and things just kind of added up. So when I spoke to him, they're at their wits' end and they feel like there is no way out and they need to sell their house to free up equity to pay for other things. So I asked the gentleman the question, do you want to sell your house? And 100% certain he does not want to sell his home. His wife loves it, his kids love it, the kids' friends are nearby. They've been comfortable in it for 6 or 7 years, but things have just gotten a little bit snaky for them financially. So what we did was we delved into it a little bit deeper. And he did some work yesterday, and Ange and I did some work yesterday. He called a family member who loves them all very, very much. And that was hard for him to do, but he did it. And I called a couple of lenders, and Angela called a couple of financial advisors that could help them over the telephone or give them peace of mind. Anyways, 24 hours later, and I'm pleased to say that they will be staying in their home for the next 18 months at least. Now, they may have to sell their house in 18 months. They've got a lot of stuff to put in place. They fell behind the 8 ball pretty far. But they didn't need to sell their home right now. And when Ange and I began this journey, we signed up for the thought process of helping people with responsible home ownership. But inside of that, it also comes down to helping people responsibly keep their house if they can. And I'm just really excited today. I think they're incredibly happy that they don't have to make this big decision about moving right now. They've got another 1.5 years, maybe even a little bit longer, to be able to kind of weather the storm and try to get stuff in order. But there are people, there are resources, there are strategies that can help people that feel like they're at the end of the line. They may be. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know everybody's situation. But a lot of the times, with some strategy and with some creativity and with some compassion and with some dropping of the ego and calling a loved one, maybe they can help out a little bit. If there's a will, there's a way. That's the bottom line. So that's the message I wanted to get out today. If you know of anybody that thinks that they're at their wits' end about having to, because the financial restraints or what's happening inside of their world with the pandemic or with work or whatever, everybody's kind of under this pressure, and I think people are making knee-jerk reactions a lot of the times. Have them give me and Ange a call, 519-854-7557. We may not have the answers, but we would listen. We would advise professionally, we would advise properly, and maybe there is a way for these people not to feel that burden that is eating them alive. It's Shawn from Community Real Estate Group. Thanks for listening today. If you do know of anybody, we're always around, 519-854-7557. Give us a ring. We'll pick up. Have a great day.